John here with Elton's Retirement Journey and Travel, another meeting of the Retiring Club. At the previous meeting of the Retiring Club, I was talking about the mortgage in retirement and how, in my case, I was adding an extra $100 to the mortgage payment as to the principal, and I was in my third year, and how I plan to continue carrying that mortgage for a couple more years as I start my retirement. I've only been retired barely 2 months. In this video, I want to shift the narrative to having that mortgage paid off. One of the big things about the mortgage itself is once it's paid off, you don't have to worry about the risk factor of having enough income coming in where you can't make the mortgage payment. Just like some of the folks who have rental, um, you know, your rent lease expires, you were comfortable with what you're paying. Now they want to raise it by 700 or double it or $500. Now you have to go out and fork that money over. In the case of you paying off your mortgage, you don't have to worry about that anymore. It frees up cash where you can now accelerate your investing with your retirement account. And it gives you a lot of flexibility, especially in the case of you or one of your significant others losing their income. If combined you guys were able to make this, or the husband paid for it out of his check, and now he loses his income, well, the mortgage is paid for. That's one less thing you have to worry about. You can reset, use your talents to bring in additional income, or take another job that is immediately available, closer to home, paying a lot less, and you will actually be at the same rate because you eliminate one of the major bills that is part of your household. So in that case, most of the people do pay their mortgages off. I would be doing that myself, except sequence of return in the back of my head is telling, hold on to your cash right now, John. You've got more than enough income to continue on with your program or pay down. You will be able to add an extra $100 for $200 and carry it in year 2027. And then after the year 2028, your birthday's early in the year, you get your Social Security. And that Social Security will cover it. So that's what I'm thinking about doing in my case. But I want to bring it on and show you how, if I went ahead and paid it off, I would be able to manage. So I owe, the mortgage itself is $335. If I go ahead after 2026 in 2027, pay that mortgage off, the savings of 335 will now cover Medicare Part B and Plan N. And so I'll be getting rid of one debt and taking on another expense. So my withdrawal will stay the exact same. It's an eye for an eye is what I would be doing. Pay the mortgage off, take over your Medicare payments, and with the pension coming in, it's only $220. Your budgeted amount is about 170 for the escrow. You just take that pension and let it go into account all by itself and then pay it. You are covered. You don't have to worry about it. The risk is done and your plan is working. And the 60, you're just down $62,000. And hopefully the market will still be doing good. And you're actually all of 65 and all of 66. So now you got 2 years that you have to fund yourself. You already know you got the money, so you go ahead and fund it from your fixed income. Now, and then when your Social Security comes in, you're totally covered and you don't have a mortgage. So it's a win-win situation any way it goes. I'm going to take the cautious approach and just hold on to my equities because I have to have $20,000 for 2026, $20,000 for 2027, $20,000 for 2028, and then I get my Social Security. However, If I'm okay and the market's doing well, I could snatch that $62,000, pay that mortgage off, and be mortgage free. Um, if I was married and one of the um, people in the family lost their job and they were paying the mortgage, and it was paid off previously, then that's something that you guys don't have to worry. That's one less risk because with this business cycle, we do have to be very, very strategic in what we do because some of us may not be going back to some of these jobs. It's just like the guy who used to operate the elevator, open it for you, get on, you flip it, take to the level you need to get off of, open it for you. Well, that's all automated now. That job's gone forever. Unless you're installing, servicing, or designing those, there's no more work for you. And that's probably what's going to happen with AI now, just eliminating jobs never to come back. And that means that you have to find something else. So there are pluses to paying off that mortgage. If your income is such where your mortgage payment is significant, saving the thousands of dollars, you probably want to pay it off because once your job's gone, that income you were using, you don't have to worry about it. It'll make it easier as you get um, ready to look for another job and make the necessary adjustment. Okay. So this is John, and you are at the Retiring Club, just talking about the benefits of paying off that mortgage, reducing the risk, having more cash available, and how it works in retirement to your benefit. Okay. Thanks for watching and give me some likes and subscribe. Thank you very much.